Alright, the first drill I'm going to show you is called Gat Nun Sing, which means knock together 5 stars. Now, from position, what you're going to do, using the right hand first, you'll use what's called inside Gang Sao to hit right where your watch would be if you were wearing one. Then you open your hand as if someone had placed a penny in your hand. Without dropping that penny, flip around and come into the Tan Sao position. Then snap towards yourself with 3 fingers closed and 2 pinched, coming very near your opposite chest, Gang Sao. Come around as though you were wiping the sweat off your brow, into Jam, then snap and circle into Wu. Same thing on the other hand. Low Gang, Tan, Gang, Jam, and Wu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4. Alright, the next drill I'm going to show you is called Gan Gyuk. So from starting position, we lock out the same way we do for the sticky legs exercise. And I start out by swinging my leg outwards, and then using the Gan Gyuk leg motion, which is comparable to the Gang Sao on the low leg. Then I come up, Tan Gyuk, which is comparable to the Tan Sao. Then Ngoi Jet Gyuk, which is comparable to the Ngoi Jet Sao. Then I run around again, Gan, Tan, Ngoi Jet. Switch legs, Gan, Tan, Ngoi Jet, Gan, Tan, Ngoi Jet. Alright, now the way that looks with a partner, from starting position, we're both going to use the Gan Gyuk. Like Gang Sao, Gan Gyuk travels on the same line. So we lock up, and we both kind of kick our legs out, and then we go Gan Gyuk. And when they hit, they form a 45-degree angle with each other. Then we reach around, run around, and do the Tan leg with our knees crossing on the center line. Then we disengage and both Jet Gyuk downwards, jerking leg. And again, our feet form a 45-degree angle with each other. Then we run around and repeat that cycle again. Gan, Tan, Jet. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3. Alright, the next exercise I'm going to show is called Bong Tan Pak Tan. So from position, what I'll do is place my Bong Sao up against the dummy's arm, flip to Tan, Pak across, back to Tan. bong, tan, pak, tan. Alright, now the way that looks with a partner is the combination bong, tan, pak, tan can be used a lot of different ways. For example, if Jim gave me the single straight punch, I could go bong. Then the next punch came tan. The next one, pak. The next one, tan. So at speed that goes bong, tan, pak, tan. Now it could have also been the single punch bong, and I flipped to tan without a punch coming from him. Then the next punch came, that's where the loy pak, and then the tan. Or I might have been from tan here, flipped to bong, then the next one, tan, then the next one, pak, and the next one, tan. So there's different ways you might mix it up. You might also go bong, tan, pak, tan, and use the tan as an iron palm strike. Alright, in the next drill I'm going to show including and excluding punches, which is called Kinsuken. So from position what I'm going to do is pivot, include, pivot, exclude, pivot, include, pivot, exclude. So it'll look like this. Alright, now the way we use inclusion and exclusion with a partner. We'll start with inclusion. For example, when we're open. Because the Wing Chun punch travels down the center line with the elbow in, what it does is it has a tendency to push the opponent's hand in or out. I call that inclusion or exclusion, depending on whether you're pushing him in or pushing him out. So when the jab comes at me, what I can do is use my own straight punch to meet his, and without really intending to knock him inwards, I'm not really doing that. I'm just punching down the center, but I meet it, and the angle of my arm has a tendency to deflect his. So this is called inclusion. Same thing if the rear punch came, include it. Straight again, include it. Now exclusion is when you get to the inside of the opponent's arm. If his hand is coming from slightly outside of center, the Wing Chun punch also has a tendency to exclude a straight punch to the outside. So you get inside the jab and you knock the guy's arm inwards. And again, you're not particularly trying to go out like that. You're just shooting straight to the center and letting the punch exclude. The rear punch, same thing, getting right in from the inside. So it has a tendency to kind of move forward and outward, excluding the punch. So this is what I'm practicing on the dummy. Alright, next I'm going to show you a series of exercise combinations you can do to practice your block with a pivot followed by a hit without pivot. Now the first combination I'm going to do is straight out of Silum Tao. Pak, Jing Jiang. Pak, Jing Jiang. Now my next combination I'll go bong with a pivot, lot fun. bong with a pivot, a lot of fun. My next combination, I'll pivot John, a lot of fun. Pivot John, a lot of fun. Alright, now the way I use these combinations with a partner, say for example we're both pivoted. What I did was pivot with my block and then shoot the strike straight in. Pivot block, shoot the strike straight in. Now I could add the check, so I'd be here and then there. Cock, punch. Pivot, pop, block punch. Pivot, pop, check, punch. I could have done the same thing with the jump. Pivot, jump, grab chop. Pivot, jump, grab chop. Or pivot, bong, grab chop. Pivot, bong, grab chop. Alright, my next drill I'm going to do what's called Kinsukun, or fist parries fist. So from position, what I'm going to do is include punch, knocking the dummy's arm inwards. Then after a series of 10, I'll simulate being the person being included by going to the inside. So it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch, and so on. Alright, now the way we use the Kinsukun drill, like I showed previously with inclusion and exclusion, we have a drill for that. Now, starting position, we're both pivoted. Now, at the beginning, I'll do the including. So when Jim pivot punches, I knock him inwards with my punch. Then again, inwards. So we'll do that 10 times and then we'll switch roles. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1. And like that. Alright, the next drill I'm going to show is called Tanda Gangda. So from position, what I'm going to do is pivot, Tanda, pivot, Tanda, pivot, Tanda, pivot, Tanda. And again, I don't punch the dummy with my fist. Tanda, 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 Tanda. So 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 2. Alright, now the way that looks with a partner is we're pivoted, and Jim gives me the high punch, so I tanda. Then I have to drop my hand to clear the line and to create power, tanda again. Now when the low punch comes, I circle inside to clear the line and create power, and again here. So it goes high, tanda, low, gangda, high, low, low. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 3.